For this critique, I'm going to be looking at my own 360 photos and talking about what I learned, both from the research and from actually shooting the images. My first source was the official tutorials from Insta360. 360 cameras exaggerate everything: exposure issues, motion, camera placement. Since there's no real off frame, mistakes show up somewhere no matter what. This changed how I placed the camera, how far away I stood, and when I chose not to use HDR. I paid a lot more attention to even lighting and tried to keep movement away from the stitch lines. Very reliable. Since it comes straight from the manufacturer, it was practical, realistic, and immediately useful when shooting.
Set 1, 5 daylight photos. Daylight gave me more even exposure and lower ISO, which helped with cleaner stitching. When the camera was level and the light was consistent, the photos felt natural and immersive. That said, shots with uneven sunlight showed visible seams, which was a good reminder of how important consistent lighting is in 360. Set 2, 5 low-light photos. This was easily the hardest set. Higher ISO added noise that became very obvious after stitching. Mixed lighting caused color shifts between lenses, and HDR sometimes introduced ghosting. These shots really showed how tough low-light environments are for 360 photography.
Next, I looked at how Google uses 360 photos, especially in street view style environments. Good 360 photos are more about clarity and orientation than being flashy or artistic. It changed how I judge my photos. Instead of asking, does this look cool? I started asking, does this help someone understand the space clearly? Very solid source. It shows how 360 photography is used at scale in the real world, and it reinforced that usability often matters more than creativity.
Set 3, 5 fast-moving environments. Motion caused most of the problems here. Anything moving near a stitch line created distortion or tearing, and motion blur broke immersion even when exposure was fine. This set really emphasized how important timing and shutter control are when movement is involved. Set 4, stitching stress test photos. This set pushed the camera to its limits. Repeating patterns, tight spaces, and objects close to the lens made stitching issues impossible to ignore. These images were actually really valuable because they show that some scenes just don't work well in 360, no matter how careful you are.
Finally, I reviewed professional interior capture workflows from Matterport. Details really matter. Light balance, camera height, and eliminating movement are all critical. This helped me understand why some of my indoor shots failed. Reflections, mixed lighting, and even small movements caused way more problems than I expected. Extremely useful. It clearly shows what professional level success looks like, which made it great for self-critique. Overall, this project taught me that good 360 photography is a lot less about creativity and more about precision and intention.